Yo, so we are back, and today all good things come to an end. Stub making methods are being patched left and right. Watch your head. Bullets are flying by, man. What is going to drop next? Who knows? But there's one thing. You always go back to the well for more. Old reliable, old faithful, visual glitch central. You might be seeing no sell on the screen. It's a visual glitch, boys. Silver to Gold Exchange is still here. And if you are a Diamond member, you have access to a 24/7 accurate, updating Silver to Gold Exchange spreadsheet. This tells you every combination, the current price if you're selling all the cards quick sell, and the profit if you're going to be selling them for the sell now. We're going to walk you through the best way to be doing this right now and what to be looking for. Again, I'm recording this on, what's today? Thursday night. You boys probably ain't seeing this till Sunday. Trust me, there's a reason for that. So as of right now, I have the Silver to Gold Exchange calculator up. One Silver to Gold Exchange pack, the expected profit is anywhere between 310 and 370 stubs right now, depending on what combination I do. Again, quick rundown. You want to fill this bar up to 18,000 points. You want to do it smartly. Again, the combinations, 379s and 178. For instance, wham, bam, that's two, and then you throw in 178, and you're just at 18K. That's one combo. Another combo is 478s, 177. You can do 677s. That's one of my favorites right there. Or you can do 1075s. So you can see there's 677s. You want to fill this bar up to 18K without going over. Now, the best way to do this is actually on the companion app. When you're on the companion app, I like doing the exchanges there. I like finding which player is best to do on the companion app. Because when you do the exchange on the companion app, it doesn't make you, like when we do it on here, it brings you back to page 1 of 7. So you don't have to scroll through and toggle every single time to find your player. On the companion app, it actually saves your spot, which is pretty nice. So I like doing the exchanges on the companion app, and I like ripping them open on the console. Now, when I rip them open on the console, I then go on my companion app, and if I go to my recent packs, your pack history, that is, you can find what your card pulls were out of these gold packs. You can click on them real fast, and that's how I do sell orders most strategically, most wisely. So we have 15 of these bad boys to open. Let's take a look at the market. Why am I recording this on Thursday night, posting it Sunday? Well, we are close. We are close to the roster update. Very close. And with the roster update comes hype. People's prices are very high. And people that are going down in overall, their prices are very low. So as of right now, like look at Max Free. Max Free is 2,300. We got Drew Rasmussen at 2,200. Schwarbaum is at 2,000 when I'm recording this. Pena, Suzuki, Rodon, all the people that are fringe diamonds, they're all around 2,200 in price right now. Come Sunday, they're probably closer to 2,500 or more, depending on how the weekend stats go. And then looking at the silvers, right? So these are the silvers you're going to be targeting, the silvers you're going to be buying. Any silvers that really are going to be potentially going down in overall, their price is probably going to be as close to quick sell as we're going to see. Their prices actually aren't going to increase as much, whereas the gold prices and the average pull you can get, because Silver to Gold Exchange, it's not, you have a higher chance at pulling an 80 than an 84 because they want to screw you. It's not that. Like, yes, that's true, but it truly is just RNG. You're pulling a random gold. So any random gold, and the way it works is you count up the number of 84s. Like, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 84s you can pull, but then there's probably like 30 or 40 80 overalls, if you get what I'm saying. And actually, you know what? I have the exact calculations right here. So there is 10 84s we have, 35 80s, 30 81s, 18 82s, 26 83s. So those are kind of the odds, right? So basically 36 out of 119, that's probably close to like 30%. So close to 30% of the time you can expect to be pulling an 83 or higher. And then 36 plus 18 is 54. Like probably about like 47-ish percent, 46% you can expect an 82 or higher out of these Silver to Gold Exchange packs. So if we were to go check out what the current prices of these guys are, and again, I can always reference my handy dandy Silver to Gold Exchange sheet calculator. This is telling me that I can build one of these packs right now. Let's just look at the cheapest way to build this pack. The cost is around 670 stubs, 680 stubs, depending on the combo. Let's go check out the 75 overalls because you need 10 of them. That's going to be a good indication. So 10 75 overalls, 10 times 68 is 680. Again, 680. And some of these guys were going for 670 at the time of the last sheet update. So you can see it's around 670, 680 stubs. Now, the average value of this pack right now is around 1,025 stubs. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Now, if you're quick selling everything you pull, then the value is only 123 profit per. But that means like, oh, you pull Max Fried, you pull Rodon, who's 2,500, you quick sell, right? So that's you don't count that. You count if you're selling everything that's of value, and then the value is around 319 profit per pack. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. The pack costs 670 to build, and we make 900 profit. Now you can't get excited over one pull like that because eventually it'll even out. Like right now, again, we're up another 500 on that pack, so now we're up at 1,400 profit. And, you know, basically you lose like 60 stubs there, so we're still up. You do this in a big sample size. What I like doing is actually doing my orders at nighttime, coming back the next day and doing it then. Really, it's a very quick, fast stub making method, man. Like, you can put the orders in before you go to bed. It takes like 20 minutes. You wake up, you got a bunch of silver to gold exchange packs that you can do in a big pack opening. Really, the hardest part of it, the longest part, the time-consuming part, is going in there and doing the actual exchange work and also doing the sell stuff, right? Like, you actually memorize what each player's price is, and if you don't already know this, you go into the player, you press triangle, and if you go to locations, it'll tell you, all right, his buy now is 727, so I could go here, and what you should be doing is doing something like that, where, okay, now instead of quick selling him, I just save 30 stubs. And 30 stubs, you have to do this in high quantity. I'm talking 100 packs or more per opening. There's been times where I've opened, no joke, 1,600, I'm thinking of the quick sell, where I've opened almost 500 of these silver to gold exchange packs in one pack opening. Here's an example right here where J-Rod is 1960, so that's going to be, you know, something that definitely boosts our profit overall for this small, again, small 15 packs or whatever the hell I just opened. That is a small sample size, so I know you guys just saw me make a pretty solid profit right there. And you definitely can, you definitely will, but then you see, all right, I'm pulling Framer Valdez, like the 80 overalls, Garrett Clevenger, you ain't going to do much for me, all right? So it definitely evens out, but the profit and the math is the math. And this is a good stub making method, especially with Diamond Quest now being more difficult. Let me know if you're going to try this out down in the comments. Let me know how it goes. Smash that subscribe button. Peace.